my goodness, Kurt in the house. What do we owe this special? I mean, I don't know if he's still here since no one's here. JT in the house. How you doing, brother? Brother. Kurt's all excited because Ada and Ando are up. A little bit of Ando in my life. Ricky in the house. Sounds like you're in a can. Uh-oh. Shit. I don't know what's causing that. I have a... Is there really an issue? Crap, dude. I don't know. I give up on this shit. Probably was jerking it to the prices. Like, is there a sound issue? Because I don't know what the fudge. A microphone check, check. A microphone check, check. Testing, testing. A microphone check, check. Testing, testing. Okay, so we're good. A bit of it. Well, there was an echo because I was listening. How is it now, dude? Because I don't see anything happening that would cause it to be wrong. Sounds like you're on the PA. It sounds terrible? Oh my goodness, dude. Giving a oh, I don't think. Oh my goodness, Retro's in the house. Yeah, I don't. Retro, how does this sound? Is there sound issues right now or what? There's echo. Testing, testing. A microphone. Tom, it's perfect. Are you just saying that? Just shut. Oh, it's fine now? You're just saying that to shut me up? Because I don't know, bro. You guys are enjoy making my life miserable. I believe Kurt. Kurt wouldn't lie to me. So it's perfect now, bro? No, it's fine now. Thank you. I don't know what caused it. Retro, I'm so glad to see Kurt and Retro here. Where's Farnswoggle? Farnswoggle here? I was starting to enjoy Deadwood. I mean, it was starting to be okay. About 9 eps in. He might be mad at me because I wasn't. Now it's perfect. Thank you. When I came in, it was awful. I don't know what that was, dude. You guys fighting for number 1, 2, and 3. I don't know who's been here the longest. Retro, I think, has been here the longest. And then it's probably between like Jason and Ricky. I mean, Retro's been here the longest, but he's also been gone the longest. He's had a big hole. Farnswoggle's been around a long ass time too. But I think Retro's the oldest. There's a way for me to like look, I think. Um, hmm. There used to be a way. Gotten 27,000 views. I made $11, and we made 33 prescribers in the last year. Watch time 3.8K hours, which is a little less than what's required for some things. Let me go cash in that $12 and retire. Thought there was a way to see when people prescribed. Pretty sure there is, but I might have moved that shit around. Thanks for the video. I don't really read comments. You should do lines of coke on your stream. Hell yeah, bro. The alpha, hell yeah. Thank you, Velez, 2 weeks ago. Here, I don't know how to say his name. Here, Raj, and Anus Haggis. Anywho. Farnswoggle, where you at, bro? I didn't put the chapters in yesterday, I don't think. Crypto legislation happened again. I don't understand our government. Like, let's have a vote to have a vote. Oh, that didn't pass? Well, we'll have it again. Eventually the vote will pass to have the vote. And apparently, I think it passed last night. I don't know. And can be signed into law. Genius Act. It was a vote to continue discussion. Some shit like that. Let's have a vote to continue the debate. Oh, it gets gay when I go full screen? That doesn't make any sense. Test, test. Test, test. Test, test. Test, test. Oh, I see the problem. Thank you, Kurt. I don't even know where this is coming from. All right, that should fix it. There was another mic that, because I added this new capture device and it added a mic. So we're good on the full screen now. Thank you, brother. Ding, 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 ding. All right, I think Ricky wants to get into the stock market. Is that what that means? We've been just being stupid for the last 9.5 minutes. Wasting Ricky's time. I don't think I put the ding, 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 ding on my thingy. All right. Ooh, Coinbase. I said it sounds like there's two mics. Oh, you did say that, but that wasn't very helpful. I mean, That was helpful, and I was kind of looking around, but like when Kurt said it was on the full screen, that helped me narrow it down a lot. You gave me a piece of the puzzle. Thank you, Ricky. I appreciate it. I just didn't listen to you. I mean, you give such bad stock advice. Why would I? You know what I'm saying? It's hard. Uh-oh. This is what I get for saying it's happening. Yeah, Velez in the house. How you doing? Altar kind of going down. Who mentioned open the other day? Things flying. What are you talking about? SPX up 13, NASDAQ up 47. Volatility down 7 cents, but still in the 19.5 handle. The SPX M2. What's this thing doing? It's still up. Still above the danger zone. It's in the danger zone. Gold was down big today, $30. Silver down 22. Coinbase up 290 at 400. Coinbase kind of had like an announcement yesterday where their wallet is supposed to be like an everything app. We'll see how that plays out. I'm not overly hyped about it. It's supposed to be like, you have that Coinbase wallet. They have their own base layer 2 on Ethereum. You can trade on there. They got things going on over there. Apparently, it's going to be like social shit too. Coinbase fees are actually expensive. Not if you use advanced. If you use Coinbase One or Basic, you're getting roped. Well, I saw that announcement. Yeah, you have to use advanced. My recommendation is to use Kraken. And Kraken has really low fees. They also have like something that's similar to Coinbase One. I don't know what their fees are like. Kraken's the best. It's super cheap. There's a maker and taker over on Kraken. So if you're the maker, you pay super low. Super low. If you're the taker, it's still way cheaper than Coinbase. But what that means is if you're a taker, that means you just put the order in and you'll take whatever the market price is. If you're a maker, you put it in at a little bit like it's kind of like a limit. Say Bitcoin's trading for 100,000 and you want to sell your Bitcoin, well, you would put it in at like 99,999 and you're making your price. And if it hits that, you pay super low fees. It is almost free. Again, Coinbase is not that bad. Are you using advanced on Coinbase? But it's way cheaper on Kraken. And then they have Kraken subscription, I guess. I don't know what they call it. Kraken no fee trade is here. Get Kraken free. You can try it for a week. Boost it. And then you get airdrops and other stuff. And it's only like, it's super cheap. It's zero trading fees up to 10K a month. The thing is, I think you pay bigger spreads. So that's what I would be careful about. And they kind of like, it's kind of misleading. Coinbase One does the same thing. So on Coinbase, if you trade regular trading, the bid ask on Bitcoin is super wide. And so, you'll sell your Bitcoin and you won't get as near as much if you do the advanced. And then plus Coinbase ropes you on the fees on that. I don't know if Kraken does the same thing. Binance did that shit when they started offering free Bitcoin trades. The bid ask was wide and you were getting roped on your sell and buys. It'd be like a $200 or $300 difference. It'd be a free trade. And then you can go over and do the regular advanced trading and you'd get a way better fill. so that you would have to, I don't know, it's all like borderline scam. But yeah, Melissa, yeah, I'm using Kraken to cash out too. Kraken has a lot better, like you can send and receive your bank account much larger amounts. Coinbase is, a lot. Coinbase is mostly for institute. The Coinbase, my investment in Coinbase is not because of retail. Retail, retail is just like, yeah, you wanna buy and sell on here. It's easy. You're an idiot. We don't care about you. The 80-20 rule, like, or the 20-80. 20% of our customers pay 80% of our bills. And that 20% is institution. And for them, it's more like the 595 or the 1090. 5% of their customers or 10% of their customers pay 90% of their bills. And that's BlackRock, and Coinbase is making exorbitant amount of money off USDC, the fees there and things like that, exorbitant amount of money custodying the ETFs for Bitcoin and Ethereum for most of them, exorbitant amounts of money for their custody, their over the counter handling and things like that. Yeah, the retail, they freeze my account and Coinbase, dude. And that is such like not going to affect the Coinbase price, bro. Coinbase is super secure. So Coinbase is, don't listen to idiots on Twitter. Like, you can listen to people saying that Kraken's better. It is for retail, for trading. And Kraken's super secure too. They've never been hacked. Kraken can be a little bit more complicated to use. Coinbase is super easy to use, especially the basic. Kraken, you're going to have to, it might not be super intuitive. It's not really that hard, but you might have to put in a little bit of work. But yeah, for me, Kraken's the place to be if you're retail. Oh, Shardy B's talking about how much money she's making again. That never gets old. All right, we got Coinbase at 402.71. We got Hooded. What is going on here? 104.70, pushing 105. And Retro, you might not know this, but back in June, Retro, how familiar are you with my whole silver platter narrative? Anyhow, Ricky called a top here at $72 back in May. Nope, June. About June 3rd, June 4th. And I said, nope, this one's going. This one's going to continue to go. I literally just came. No, like, when you, after a massive hiatus. What do you mean you literally just came? No, I like, because I've been handing out silver platters for a while, and you've been gone all this time. So I don't know if I don't know if you're familiar with silver platters, but I wanted to get you up to speed if you don't know what I'm talking about. Way to burst the bubble. Love that, Retro. Oh, Ricky. This is this is Ricky every day. I gotta find it. I gotta pin this, is what I gotta do. This is Ricky every time I try and give alpha in the stream. Every time I try and be positive, Ricky's got to come in, throw my hay around. Anyway, I've been handing out silver platters, meaning these are picks that I buy and have major conviction in, and I've just been hitting grand slam after grand slam. Prophet Tom is on a I am on a good run. I'm on a historic run, bro. Historic run. 105 on the hood, 404 on the Coinbase that we bought at $67. That was the beginnings of my silver platters, the beginnings of my silver platter runs. And then most recently, how's my most two recent silver platters doing? Let's check in on Rocket Lab. Has it hit 50 yet? Oh my goodness, bro. Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me? We just got greedy on Rocket Lab. Yeah, you sure did. Let's see how we're doing on Rocket Lab, bros. I've had this trade for a month and I'm up $23,000. Why is it mooning? Well, this is what you get for, like, bro, you could be up so much money. Look at, you see that profit and loss year to date right there, right? This is look at my profit and loss on the small account. That's a $10,000 account. My profit and loss year to date, $8,500. Someone on Twitter told him, I have my finger on the pulse. And a lot of people were talking about Rocket Lab and ASTS and a few other stocks. Even my Lunar is going green. I didn't call Lunar a silver platter. I'm up 50% on Ondo. Ondo, I can't really call Ondo a silver platter because I was telling you to buy it more expensive. I mean, I think Ondo, I'm less bullish on Ondo than I have been, if I'm being honest with you. Barnswoggle, P. Horsetooth in the house. You know, that's for retro too. He gets those. I forgot to do that. I was telling the lads earlier, Barnswoggle, I was kind of getting in. I was starting to enjoy Deadwood a little bit. It only took, what was going, oh, like Veronica Mars was scamming Cyrus and the whole gold. I kind of remember all that from when I watched it like 15, 20 years ago. But I don't know, bro. Why the name change? That's his, well, because it has something to do with like his browser and what he signed into and what he was signed into. And he got lazy. Farnswoggle, I think I asked you the other day, is that you singing here? I don't think you answered. Is this you singing or you're just doing like the keyboards and shit? Is that your bandmate singing? That's all you? Hell yeah. You said you don't sing. Are you auto-tuned at all in that? I think you are, right? But you sound great. One of the best songs that's one of my favorite songs of all time. Of all time. I don't sing in the tribute band. That's a 10 banger. I want your buffet. You're welcome. I love that song. I know Kurt does too. That's the only song Kurt's ever paid for. It's a fantastic song. You should have got that on the radio. That shit would have gone multi-platinum. Number one on the billboards with the Rocket first week. All right, we got Rocket Lab at $51. I was thinking maybe sell some calls if it hit 50, but this shit's just continuing to go. Twin Peaks, I never got into that. My only real experience with Twin Peaks is the two guys on Psych. If you never watched Psych, great show. They love Twin Peaks. Coinbase 406. Hood 105. Rock. Oh my goodness, making money's hard. Rep David Lynch. He died. You're also the only ones who have ever paid for that song. That's probably true. It's a shame. I bet you if you got that out to the records radio today, it would moon to number one. Look at Coinbase go. Apparently, they like this Coinbase announcement. Watch season 1 of Twin Peaks. Those aren't really my kind of shows, dude. Let me see. I mean, I like David Lynch, I guess. Did he die? Stranger Things apparently has a new season coming out. They're like supposed to be 14 years old, but they're really smoking and have beards. Like, are they still supposed to be in grade school? Is anyone still watching this show? Born 2002. So he's 23. Supposed to be 12. The first season was okay. I just liked it because it was the retro 80s shit and did that really well. The show was pretty stupid. And I like what's her face? The klepto? I don't even remember her name. She was in Beetlejuice. Winona Ryder. Twin Peaks. Oh, this is like a cult. 8.7. FBI investigates the murder of a young woman. And the even more idiosyncratic. What's idiosyncratic mean? Like, who knows that word? Peculiar. Yeah, I had no idea what that word meant, bro. I shouldn't tell you things like that because it shows how low of an IQ I am, but was in the house. Retro late as shit with that one. Dude was in the house before you were in the house. What are you talking about? You watched the last season of Stranger Things? They look like 16-year-olds? I don't know. I'm working. Oh. How's work? Are you still at the same job you moved to? Tom killing a good vibe? Yeah. How's work going? Strangers with Candy. That's a great show. Same place for now. Oh, you're looking? Millennials always looking to move on like every 2 years. Strangers with Candy. That sounds familiar. Like I've seen that recently. I don't know why. No. I have no idea what this is. 99 to 2000? Never heard of it. Oh, Stephen Colbert. The only person I recognize. Amy Sedaris. Who's this? She looks kind of familiar. Oh, what's this? Some new show on Apple TV from Deadpool. Ooh, this looks good. Okay, I'm just kidding. This looks terrible. This has been out for a while, I think. Ghosted. Elf. Jennifer's Body. Puss in Boots. Wait, what? Yeah, she looks familiar. Um, I did want to see. Is there somewhere I can watch this? No, I don't even remember. Do you guys remember Herman's Head? You remember Herman's Head. Now we're talking. Yeah, it's on Paramount. I don't know. Maybe I'll check it out. Yeah, yeah, Herman's Head. Yeah, great show. Well, I mean, anyway, what do we got going on? Was JT here? Did I mention him? He's probably already off waxing some Teslas or some shit, mowing the lawn. How's this shit doing? NVIDIA 172. And Palantir. 152, not bad. All right, we got Coinbase pushing Coinbase 408, Robinhood pushing 106, MicroStrategy 455, Tesla 323, Circle 233. This is up a little bit on the whole genius shit. Sep, crap. Jimmy, crap. UNH, like, I don't know. Space 384, like, why is this one rocketing? Ricky, you actually had a good call, but you didn't have the conviction. Mike and Venus in the house. Holy shit. Long time no see. How you doing, brother? Metaplanet 911. Crap. BMNR. Crap. All these holding companies. The only one doing anything is MicroStrategy. Let's see what we got. Microsoft 510. Good. Hell yeah. CoreWeave 137. Coming back down a little bit. ARAC ran. What is ARAC? AMD 160. This is one recently I liked. I didn't invest because I don't have money. But good to see my picks that I really like are. I mean, you could throw a dart and hit a winner in the last month. So let's be honest. It's pretty hard to be picking stocks going down. I mean, unless you're Ricky. Is ARAC that copper play you did? What was that one? No, I don't know what this is. Is this one? Oh, there's one that I got a new stock for you, Ricky. This is really up your alley. Lucid. I chase bangers. Here you go. I mean, this is up big on Uber News. We're going to add this one to the chart. But it's cheap. It's electric car. You can put this next to like Neo. Where's that garbage stock? I don't even know. I need a section just for Ricky. Ricky shit stocks. Maybe if you would have mentioned it. Well, I didn't even, it wasn't even on my radar. But I will say the great Tom Sosnoff has a Lucid. He loves it. He's anti-Tesla now because he hates Elon Musk. You don't know who Tom Sosnoff is, you're anyway. Where's Neo, bro? There's Moderna. There's Neo. All right, we'll move these. This isn't really a Ricky pick, but could be. So apparently Uber was investing in them. Moderna doing okay. Lucid. Uber Lucid partner on new robo-taxi service taking on Waymo and Tesla. Uber Inc. 6-year robo-taxi deal with Lucid, invest 300 million. I don't know if I would hop in right now. What kind of self-driving do they even have? They're worth $9 billion. That's pretty cheap, dude. I would. These are on the radar. I don't think they're profitable at all, though. So, and I don't know what kind of full self-driving technology they have. I wouldn't just YOLO into the stock. They're on the radar now, though. It might. Dude, I don't. I mean, it's a. Your guess is as good as mine. I mean, the move's already happened. Will it continue? I don't know. I'm not calling it a silver platter, and I'm not investing in it. They're in general, they've been a company that I feel like they're more likely to go out of business than not. I'm tempted to throw a few boxes of ZDs. You don't have a few boxes of ZDs to just throw at a stock, bro. Stop lying. There is no shot that you have a few boxes of ZDs just to throw at some random ass stock that I mentioned. Some $3 stock. Or like a few boxes of Skittles. You might buy like 6 shares, hater. You might have a bag of Doritos. Give the next no, you just can't demand silver platters. Especially you can't drop into the room once every 6 months and you'll throw a K, 5K. Bro, first of all, I don't want that kind of pressure. Second of all, just because I call it a silver platter, I'm due to be wrong. But I love retro. I love retro, bro. I mean, I still think Ethereum. I mean, I called Ethereum a silver platter $200 ago. I said it was. I still think Ethereum. I think the best risk reward is on alts right now. But watch him. No, always hedging. No, look, dude. If there's one thing I've been consistent with is I don't know. I'm on a run. I pick solid picks. Like Shardy acts like she can't lose. But no one knows. Like I could tell you this is the next silver platter and then Trump does something crazy like fire Powell and the market tanks for 12 months. Like that, then what? All my silver platters get crumbled. I am due to be wrong. I still really, really, really like Ethereum. Like if you wanted to invest, I love Ethereum. I love Ethereum. But you're not going to get a 10x. You're going to get, I still think, I don't even know if you're going to get a 2x now. I was calling 2x still highly likely yesterday. I love Cardano, even though I think Cardano is a shitty chain. I like Solana. I love Sui. Like those are good potential. Like it's too hard to call silver platters when the market is this hot. Like someone said the total crypto market cap got to 4 trillion, and that seems like a lie. Bro, I've never really hit a 10x, but Coinbase is getting close. $680 on Coinbase is a 10x. And that's 10x's are, and I threw a lot of weight at that. So 10x's those are portfolio life. You know, you hit a couple 10x's and that's what's up. Relax, Big T. You're messing around. ETH. the safe pick. It's not really, I don't know if it's safe, but with all this stablecoin stuff and acts happening and this happen. All right, let's get into crypto. It's a really like it safe. What's wrong with safe? What's wrong with 2x? You want a little bit more risk reward. ADA, Solana, SWE, you know. Now is the time to get the front run retail on crypto. Bitcoin dominance. Look at that. This has all the makings of it, crypto going ballistic for the next 3 months. Like it's been all the retail and FOMO has been in this. Look at Coinbase, bro. Oh my goodness. Hood 106. Oh my goodness. Are we about to hit 200 boxes of ZD profit for the year? Oh, we have actually, if you combine both accounts. Well, we just lost it. But 199 and a half boxes of ZD profit. That's not bad. You placed 3 boxes of ZDs. Did you really, Ricky? I don't know whether to believe you or not. Eli more than top 5. Why would you just sight unseen YOLO into Lucid like that? That is reckless investing. I mean, I hope you make money, but all right. I wish you the best. Bitcoin 118 and a half. I think it got to 120-ish day, didn't it? 120 seems to be, yeah, 121, $120,134. ETH chilling, cooling off a little bit. It pushed 3,500, 3,480. ADA hit like 80, almost 82, I think. Yeah, 82 and a half. Ondo at $1.02. That one really, that thing was 96 cents when I was looking at earlier. I'm not as bullish on Ondo as I used to be, but I still think it's a really good pick. I don't know, the whole Robinhood doing the stock market and tokens and Kraken. So I don't know. They're accumulating companies. They're making good moves. It's really interesting. They have a pretty low market cap. I think they have only a couple billion. 3.5 billion. They've had some token unlocks, and only 30%'s out there. So I think if we have a really good alt season, Ondo will do really good. But yeah, I'm not sure. Swee's really been getting a lot of momentum and doing really well. But this is a 13.7. This can easily go to 100 billion. So this is a 5 to 7 banger and a really good run. If you wanted to invest in an altcoin, not Ethereum, I think Squeeze probably your next best bet. The Yapper showed. I think Squeeze a really good bet. Like I would borderline call Squee a silver platter. I don't want to though, because I don't want Retro to throw $5,000 into it and then lose it and blame me. Bitch, if you invest in something because I said so and then you lose money, just make sure you know that was all you, bro. But I love Squee. Squee, pig. All right, 8 likes. You guys brought the heat today. You even have a stock account? Can you invest in stocks? All right, Bitcoin's starting to heat back up. What else we got going on? C-Pool actually trying to go up. AVAX up a little bit. They're coming for the pigs. Link $17. We bought that one recently. And we are positive. Like I bought that one because I think they have SWE over here. Maybe I should have bought that. They don't have SWE. I like, oh, yeah, they do have SWE. I like Dogecoin if you want to get, like, the reason I like Dogecoin and the reason XRP has done really well, and even though I think Cardano's not a very good blockchain right now, Cardano has the potential to be a good blockchain. But the reason these will do well and did well is because they got a large community. And when things are pumping, they'll be chirping. And then people will be like, oh, there's a lot of people talking about Cardano. Let's buy that shit. It's pumping. Midnight, blah, blah, blah. Pick a chain, Doge, same thing. Huge community. Bunch of Kool-Aid sippers. Pepe, same thing. Like, I'm not investing in Doge or Pepe, but they'll have their moment. All these coins in an altcoin run will have their moment if they're a solid coin. Like Atom, I don't know if this one's going to have a moment. It's a shame too. They have good technology, but I don't know why they're struggling. What happened to this one, Farnswoggle? Why did this one just turn into a real shit show? I got SWE at the dip. Hell yeah. How much? What'd you pay for it? I paid $350 for it or $340 for it back, like, I'm going to say back here. Or maybe right here. I bought it and was doing really well, and then not so much, and now we're in profit. Sometimes you're early. But I like this one a lot. There's a big community. I mean, there's a pretty big community on Ondo too. Stacks. I just want to not lose any more money on that one. Celestia, I'm writing off as a total loss. Boy, did I sip the Kool-Aid on this one, and the hype and the FOMO and bad decisions were made. I mean, I was in Atom. I sold my Atom for this, so I would have been down bad no matter what. They all one shit coin to another. Ergo doing pretty good. Not sure why. This is a meme coin. I mean, this is a useless coin. Just like Caspa. This is a useless, gonna go to zero coin over time. Litecoin, I think, is a kind of like silver. Who wants to own silver? Some people like it. This is the silver to Bitcoin. It's the exact same coin, just 4 times the amount. More a narrative happened to where Litecoin becomes more and more sexy and popular over time? Possible. Possible. Not a guaranteed, but Metis. Remember R Trades and Metis? I mean, I wonder how R Trades is doing. Miss that guy. Probably out on the streets. Probably lost 90% of his money and then put the last 10% in the pump.fund ICO. And now he's completely homeless. Near doing, like the Near Crypto Angler talks about this one every now and then. That's when I pretty much knew to stop watching him. Harmony 1, I just have on the chart for nostalgia. This chain, I'm surprised this chain's still in business. What's Steven Say up to? Pray for Lucin. $293. Yikes. That was a dumb decision. That was, I mean, not as dumb as me buying Nike, but this is you're learning a lesson right here. You got like FOMO. Like I regret even bringing it up. This is my fault. I didn't know that you were gonna just sight unseen throw 3 boxes of ZDs at it. Like, what were you thinking, dude? Hopefully this turns around, but how much are you down? Like $50? Rocket Lab 5124 cooling off a little. If it runs, you'll say you better think. If it runs, you'll say you bet. No, I won't. There is no chance of me saying, "Oh, you should thank me for that." I don't care if it doubles in the next hour. I would have been like, "Yeah, that was a dumb trade, but congratulations." Don't be putting words into my mouth. I never say that a DGen play is a you better thank me. I'm not Shardy B. I did not call that as a good play. I'm going 1,000,000% on the record as saying that was a stupid play. And if you make money, it was dumb luck. That was the definition of FOMO. FOMO. That was the definition of FOMOing into something. I've been there more times than I care to admit. Let the news come. What do you mean, let the news come out? What do you think that move is? That move is the news. We're eating Chipotle today. I'm not. All right, ramble time. I miss Jason. Is he on vacation or something? Or did we piss him off like Choppa and he's no longer coming around? He hasn't been on the Discord either. He must be on. Hopefully he's okay health wise. Probably on vacation. Kidding? What did you say? Kidding? Or you just said kidding on it. Ricky's now number 3. Who's number 1? Like, what's going on here? Like, you two are the two doing all the talk. Why would anyone else be number 1? Oh, Farnswoggle's number 1. I don't know how that shit works. I have no idea how this shit works. Makes no sense to me. You guys know and you won't tell me. You're the king. You're the king of rock. There is none higher. Sucka MCs call you sire. No idea why. No. Yeah, I have no idea. I think Farnswoggle might have been the person that's been here the longest. No, it'd be between him and Retro, I think. Oh, you said F. Jason? Oh, I had it on top. I don't think that showed up. You got censored? No, I had it on top chat. So when that happens, not everything shows up. Let me see if it. And then sometimes the chat just doesn't go through. This is per stream, though. What do you mean this is per stream? Retro is before you. Yeah, I think Retro is the oldest. There was a guy named now Saint. What was his name? Saint Bang Bang, I think. That guy was great, and then I think he might have like actually died or something. I love that guy, and it just out of nowhere. You know, show us 75. Yeah. It's supposed to have stuff to do with like how active you are, if you comment, if you chat. Who the F knows, dude? The YouTube algorithm shit is a little hit or miss on some stuff. Let me get the chapters locked in before. It's happening, guys. That's what the title says. What does that mean? I guess I really didn't cover it. It means I think alt season and crypto. I think it's happening. Bitcoin 118.8, cooking back up. Let Bitcoin cook. 34.31. We're going to hit 35 plus. Cardano 80 cents. It is happening. Top fans where the leaderboards play, stand in the community. The top 3 get special badges in the chat. Oh, it resets every stream. Send live chat messages, send super chats. Yeah, where's my super chats? Oh wait. Can you even send a super chat? I'm not sure you can. I think super chat requires like over 4,000 hours over the last year. Maybe not. Supers and gifts. Turn on gifts. I've read and understood. Sure. We love you, Tom. My stepdad sent me $2. I don't remember that. I remember this guy giving me $4 in some token. When did this happen? Thank you, Super Dad. Oh, super. I have to turn this shit on. Super stickers, super thanks. I don't even know what this shit is, dude. Shopping? Memberships? You join, you get to be part of my special VIP Discord where all the alpha is. VIP right there. Oh my goodness. How am I watching the stream? Thanks, at Nostradamus. Oh. Who is this sexy mofo? Clove making moves. Bitcoin 118.7. Let's take a look. Are you in, Clove? You ever get back into Trump? I don't have Clove on here. I don't know that I want to add this. Yeah, look at that. It's breaking out of this. What is this called? Just a nibble? I mean, according to this, next stop, falling wedge. Breaking out of a falling wedge. Next stop, 429, 430. Clove is my most shares. Hell yeah. What's your average cost? Like $1.88, I think you said? Well, you've been in this since 2020 or some shit? Like, the opportunity cost of you being in this shit show. Right now, you have to be thinking about exit strategies on the stock market, $1.74. You have to be thinking about exit strategies on the stock market. You have to be thinking about exit strategies on crypto. You need to be thinking about entrance and exit strategies because it's quick. If we get a crypto season, it's going to be quick. When it moves to 50, come talk to me about. Okay. You're living in fantasy. I'm going to continue to talk to you about living in fantasy land until that happens. Hood 106. I was asked what I was going to do with Hood when it. I bought it at. I started talking about it at 10. I didn't buy it till 40. I bought a shitload at 45, and then I loved it again at 60, and I bought a shitload more. It went to 72. Ricky calls a top. I'm like, nope. It goes in the 90s, and I'm asked, what am I going to do about Hood? And then Rocket Lab was up. What am I going to do about Rocket Lab? And I'm like, what are you talking about? These are fantastic stocks that are going to continue to go up. What am I going to do with it now? I'm going to continue to hold it. I told you this was going to $150 to $200. Now, does that make it a silver platter? Not if you buy it now. Silver platter is 2x. I don't know about that. I still love the stock. But, and I think we're going to have so we could have a pullback, the whole summer pullback shit. You know, we are hitting mid-July. We've looked at this in the past, and pullbacks can happen. So, I really don't want that. I like being right. I like making money. I like watching my net worth just go to the moon every day. But it is that time of year where shit could pull back to like September, October, and then we go up again. It might not be the worst idea to sell some covered calls, but I'm not going to because Coinbase, bro. And that's the stock market. That doesn't, the stock I'm in, crypto could pull back too. Crypto pulls back 30% like it's nothing. And then it goes higher than it was before the pullback. So crypto's tough, dude. It's tough to stay in this shit. Bitcoin's pushing 119. Bitcoin hit 109 and pulled back 31%, all the way down to 74,000. End of the world. That's like over $30,000 dip in 2 months. So the same thing can happen again, like another 30% dip. Take us to like 80,000. Take us into, September or whatever. And then it moons up to like 150 into the end of the year. Could easily happen. That shit ain't fun, dude. The one thing I do remember is the good times were quick. The good times in Bitcoin were from January to April, just a couple months, and then rug pull. And then we got back. It was short lived. There's only 8-10 weeks out of a 4-year cycle where it's fun. We're not even at the fun yet, but it's looking like we're going to get there, right? And the fun's going to happen, and we're going to want to get out, bro, for sure. For sure. All right, let's see what's going on. How many posts is Shardy going to have this month? The party invite. MicroStrategy close to all-time high market cap. It closed at an all-time high market cap, but nowhere near an all-time high in the stock price. Meaning, one of the problems is you dilute. But people, they dilute to buy more Bitcoin. Democrat Brad Sherman just said Bitcoin crypto market structure bills for drug dealers. Look at this guy in his 80s, bro. Idiot. 3x volume, you're scared? Oh, you're up money, bro. Oh yeah, they're debating the Genius Act for like a final vote. I was watching the debate, like I think yesterday, and some dude was talking about some black pilot for 5 minutes. Like that's a great use. Is that like filibustering? A Democrat filibustering? I know I'm just going to talk about some black pilot. Oh, goodness. You can't hear this, but it's nauseating. Calling Trump. These Democratic idiots, bro.
Often one coin for $1. Nevertheless, that promise of stability is precisely what causes stablecoins to be the subject to bank-like runs where the public rushes to sell their stablecoins at the first whiff of instability, making a bit of bad news into a full-blown financial crisis. It was for this reason that when I was chairwoman of the committee, I sought to
Oh,
create a federal
I want to
framework to
vomit.
oversee these stablecoins and ensure
Oh, yeah, a bank run on something that's back 1 to 1, not fractionalized like banking.
Republican Chairman Patrick Henry to craft legislation. We achieved that goal, and I posted that legislation earlier this year. We wanted to create a strong federal system to oversee this type of crypto market that protected consumers, our national security, and
Blood pressure
financial
check.
stability.
I can guarantee you it's way up on
The
this.
election of Donald Trump ended those
Is this your
bipartisan
grandmother,
efforts
Ricky?
and brought a significant new challenge to stablecoins. The Trump family's brazen corruption using crypto to sell access in exchange for official acts. And it just so happens that those stablecoins are one of the main
You're edging
vehicles
me.
Trump is using to make his corrupt crypto billions.
Okay.
The Trump family, crypto company World Liberty Financial,
Oh my goodness.
launched a stablecoin called USD1
Yes, I'm not a big
in
fan.
April. And shortly after that,
I'm not a big fan of Trump meme coin. President. I'm not a fan of that.
NGX brought $2 billion of Trump's coin.
But it's no different than all the other scam bullshit politicians do. Just join the party, idiot.
For numerous legal violations. Trump and his family will make tens of millions.
Oh, you can't because no one would buy your coin
Alone from the interest earnings alone. That's Abu Dhabi's money.
121 over
More
86.
concerningly, by passing this bill, Congress will be telling the world that Congress is okay with corruption,
okay
with foreign companies buying influence, okay with criminals buying Trump coins to seek pardons and beneficial treatment. Surely each of you can see how this is
for drug dealers, bro. Okay. First, look how old this chick is, bro. I respect your elders, but they don't understand. Like it is imperative that we have. I'm not an expert on everything in the Genius Act, but there's one thing I can tell you. We need to make USDC and US dollar backed stable coins a top priority for national security. How can you say that, Tom? It's simple, bro. Do you want the US dollar to remain the world reserve currency? That is a national security concern, that losing that. And if we don't get all that money coming into a dollar backed stable coin, that is trillions and trillions of potential like losses and problems. Like, what do you mean the Genius Act is for drug dealers? Drug dealers can go into a back alley and hand someone a duffel bag of cash for a bunch of heroin. That shit, you know how you trace that? The Wire style. You have people with cameras up on the roofs, and you're getting judge court orders to bug them and shit, and you know, mics and all that on them. You know how if they buy it with USDC, you know how you do that? You just go onto a web browser, bro. We own the guns, bro. Inflation proof.
Provide the federal
Speaking
government
of,
with the full.
I was so annoyed yesterday with the Bitcoin. Oh, the United States government sold Bitcoin. Like, dude, you can't believe anything on Twitter anymore. It's just people, and then people. A lot of Bitcoin people were like, "Oh, this is great. Bitcoin's 120,000, and the United States sold all the." No, based off one person's letter that could have easily been doctored, but it was from the DOJ. Like, if only there was a way to see. I forget which one has it, but it shows. And then Arkham shows. I don't know if he. Here's Arkham. How do you look at a Bitcoin? Maybe top holders. Binance, Robinhood, Bitfinex, United States government. 90 value USD 11 billion. It doesn't say the amount. United States government. Here's more. 8 billion. 11 billion. So it's different branch. The FBI, right? They just showed like the Department of Justice. The Silk Road. I wish this was they showed the amount. Value, is that the amount? Yeah, that is the amount. I don't know why they call it value, but there's 94,000 coins. And there's another 69,000. This is on chain. You can't make this up. And here's another 36,000. Yeah, the United States government sold all their Bitcoin under Biden, is what everyone was saying yesterday. I immediately called bullshit on it, by the way. I said it immediately smells like bullshit. Holy shit, Ondo Rocket. Well, yeah, crypto in general. When it was just motion to consider, I had to learn on the fly. I'm too lazy to be fact checking these fools. We own the. They kept saying, yeah, everyone kept saying the bill passed, but then I was seeing tweets saying it didn't pass, and I didn't understand any of that shit. Apparently, it was, yeah, motion to continue. The motion to continue the debate. A lot of people must be watching this. This chick is still yakking.
Several amendments to this bill, none of which were made in order by Republicans because the president has rejected any conflict of interest language that binds him. One interesting point is that even Chairman Hill himself inserted language at the end of the so-called Clarity Act that the House is separately considering this week that actually amends the Genius Act. You heard me right. Rather than amend the Genius Act, which our own chairman saw had problems, he put his changes at the end of the Clarity Act. You may be asking why he would do that. He could just offer his amendments to the Genius Act. The reason is House Republican leadership has given up our power as the United States House of Representatives to work the will of members on behalf of our constituents and make changes to any legislation that the Senate sends us. Instead, we're simply taking the language directly from the Senate with no amendments, even when the chairman and other House members
She's casting
know
a
that
spell.
this bill is flawed.
Oh, my goodness.
Unfortunately, because President Trump demanded the bill be passed without any changes, that's what the Republican Congress will do. One of Chairman Hill's changes to the Genius Act addresses a key concern I've had from the beginning, which is that Facebook and any other big tech company should not be allowed to issue their own stablecoin. That would violate a long-standing separation of banking and commerce in financial regulation.
Yes, there might be
And our
valid
chairman's
concerns there. I
amended
think another
language
big
would have closed this
concern
loophole. Unfortunately,
is like what it could. Apparently, companies can just issue their own token instead of stocks and bypass SEC regulation. I don't know about all that. I don't know what's true and what's not true.
for this reasons and many more, I strongly oppose this bill. I yield back. I reserve the balance of my time.
Members are reminded to refrain from engaging in personalities towards the president. Yep. The gentleman from Arkansas is recognized.
Mr. Speaker, I would like to address a few of those points. One, I'm so delighted to hear it. Sounds as if my friend, the ranking member from California, in fact,
What is the point of even having the debate? All the Democrats are going to vote no matter what. And either they flip the votes on the Republicans. This is such a waste of time.
American consumers, protecting investments, bringing capital back to the United States, making the U.S. a fintech leader in payments and in digital assets.
Yes.
Consumers are protected. The rules are straightforward. All issuers of a payment stablecoin are treated the same with high standards, high regulatory oversight. And so I want to make sure that those at home following on C-SPAN get the record straight. Let me yield 1 minute to the gentleman from Pennsylvania, the chair of the House Agriculture.
We don't know what happened in the backfiring while they're debating. What does that even mean? People that are informed want to hear what their representatives say. I mean, they all say the same thing. Like you hear one of them, you've heard them all. Oh, background negotiations. They don't I would understand it if there were really concerns and then both sides say, yeah, let's talk about that. No, they just the Democrats say it's corruption and it helps drug dealers and all these companies can do this. And Republicans say, no, it's not. What? You know what I mean? So I'm not an expert. I didn't read through the act. Even if I did read through the act, a lot of it's left to interpretation. Sometimes you just pass shit and then fix it. I mean, in general, you just get bills passed that have good intentions and then you make them better over time. There's a lot of bills. The Obama healthcare, everyone hated it, but it was, it was a beginning, a step in the right direction. Just make it better over time. I'm not even sure, is Obamacare even a thing anymore? Did Trump, undo that? I fully don't understand all the changes. The Medicaid and all that. Do you still get just free healthcare? If you're unemployed, I'm not sure how that works anymore. Taxes, Trump's tax overhaul was a change in the right direction. Was it perfect? No. Right? So the Stablecoin Act and these other acts seem like a positive change in the right direction. Is it going to be perfect? Probably not. Trump has so many tax cuts that they think it's inevitable to cut Medicare or Medicaid. My understanding is it's a lot harder to get. You have to actually show income like a certain amount a year to keep it or something. It's the one poor people use most in need. Like, how does that? I don't even know how healthcare works as you get older. And what if you have to be a certain age, and that has to be older and older, and then I think you get like healthcare, but it's probably shitty. I'm not sure. All right, Bitcoin 118.7. And you have to make less. Well, there's one of them they just changed. You have to show an income of a certain amount to continue to get Medicaid or whatever. It was part of his recent. They think that one's going to get cut. Ethereum 34.26, Ondo 102.5, Cardano 80 cents. We didn't really look at Solana 174, Sui 401. You have to volunteer work. Yeah, like after the age of 67, you still got to work. I mean, you're considered able bodied. Who's doing consideration? I don't understand that comment. Go grab some if you want. I'm in the $5 and $5.50 calls. Grab. I don't know what this is, but Cardi B likes it. Oh, you don't think seniors will have to? Oh, so it's. I thought. Yeah, I don't fully know, bro. Up 5%. What is Lucid? Like, do you already have an amount you're trying to pull on this? Hell yeah. You owe me on this one, brother. I hand delivered this one. I'm kidding. This was you took a shot. I applaud you for having the balls to take a shot. Do you have like you're just trying to rip a certain amount out of this? Is this just like a day trade, or are you going to stick in this for a while? I wouldn't watch to see a lot of people talk about this, continue to talk about it. If it starts getting like some social network sentiment and momentum, just announced a partnership to create a next generation robotaxi program. 300 million is not really. With Neuro's level 4 tech, I don't know anything about this. Is this the real alpha? Maybe sell around. Oh. So you just got into this for a quick day trade? Like, is your account so big that you don't have to worry about day trades? Have I been wrong about you? Because you have to have over $25,000 or the pattern day trading rule. You can only do 3 day trades a week. Neuro.ai. They're a private company. Sweet AI pumped a bit. I mean, I'll take that. I gotta get to work, guys. And the boom boom. The boom boom's coming. Boom boom. Oh, shit. I am still down about more than I care to admit. So, still down like 85%, 90% on this shit. I need to get to like, I need to eat a 0 and then get to like a 0.02, I think. Yeah, I got in this at like 0.02, I want to say. I have to also like recover my wallet. I don't even know what this is. Is this sweet? What is this? I got to figure out what my sweet wallet is. Oh, it is a sweet wallet. Slush. They renamed it. No passphrase for that. Create a passphrase. Import. I don't have the 12-word phrase for that. It looks like. So I have to fire up my old computer. I got some money over there, not a lot. Thank you for that update, Retro. I appreciate it. Space, bro. Shouldn't have listened to me on that one. Coinbase 408, head 106. Rocket Lab 5167. I'm tempted to sell some calls there. I'm not gonna. Holy. Get paid a decent amount. This thing has mooned so much, there's hardly any call strikes available. You need to add. Maybe in September? Not really. Only 3-star liquidity. Coinbase. Yeah, I'm not touching that shit, bro. All right. Well, how are we doing in crypto? It's probably still pretty boring at like 118 and 34.30. 118.7, 34.20, 80. All right, everyone. That's my time. You've been great. Have a great day.